Stream is started. Welcome everybody. So let's get everything going. I think last time I forgot to turn on the whitelisting bot. You guys weren't able to get on the server. I should be able to now. So the last time we played around with a lot of new stuff. Today we'll be doing more of that. And I think the music's working. Yeah, there it comes. Let's see. We did... Oh yeah, what do you guys think of my video today? If you guys haven't watched my video, it's up on my YouTube channel. The video about farms that we designed on Wednesday. This includes Hanging Root Farm, we got the Drip Leaf Farm, the Lichen Farm, and the last one was the Azalea Fuel Farm. What do you guys think of that? Which one was your favorite? I wish I'd make drip leaves a little bit more useful. For automation, that is. Let's see. Very new snapshot. Let's send out notifications to people. You guys already make sure to join my other links. On YouTube, you are able to click on the bell so you get all the notifications. You don't miss out on any of them. There's even like a setting in the bell to kind of change to get it correct. Make sure you guys have that clicked. Also, my Discord, we are trying to reach 7,000 members on Discord, so if you haven't already joined there, click the link down below. You can find all my links down below with a single click as well if you're looking for those. There's also my Twitter, for people that have the Twitters. I also do, usually when I send out kind of notifications about my YouTube channel, it's usually on Twitter. That way only people that are like kind of interested and get those. There's also my Patreon. If you guys don't know, I have a Patreon. I guess I should show it off more. And I have a PayPal. That's how the donation notifications come through. When people do donations. Hey!
Almost 12 months.
Holy muggers. Chono is coming in with 11 months worth of sub. So close to 12. Speaking of reaching high milestones for Twitch subs, Ilio is working on some new badges, which is going to show a progression of like Gordy. Like Gordy starting out like a baby pumpkin, and he's going to get old. It's pretty cool. Thank you, Chono, so much. If you guys don't know if you are subbed, or if you don't know what all comes with your sub, do exclamation mark sub. There's a document that nicely shows all the great rewards that you get. So check that out. And we will send out the notifications. Let's go ahead and send those out. And we'll send this one out as well. Cool. A lovely Friday. It's already Friday. Kind of crazy how fast time goes by. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay, so let me remove this. I'm going to move some stuff around. If I can click on just this. I think I can put this. Whoa! We got a raid. DJ Jerry coming in with the raid 5. How goes it? Thanks for raiding. You can put it right here. What were you up to on your stream? Oh, Beat Saber. I never done Beat Saber before, but it does look quite relaxing. Let's see, make sure my foot controller works. Okay. Looks good. Looks all good, okay. And another controller works too. Look at that. 2 controllers, guys. Pretty crazy. So, let me check out my notes. If I do this, you can actually see what it looks like, the controller by itself. We do need to update the info command. I did forget that. Well, actually, probably don't have to be updated. It's probably the same thing as last time. Info test. And we got another.
Well, 3 months.
Another
Congrats
second
on Discord partnership. Love being in streams.
Hey.
Have a great day, Ray. Gimme.
Gimme. Also, Jimmy. Hey, Gimme. Thanks so much for 3 months. 3 month streak. Tier 2. Oh, I said tier 2 sub. Really? Wow. Tier 2. Wow, that's crazy, man. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. That is a milestone. Yeah, you get the little star on your badge. Welcome in. I'm glad you're having fun. I love doing fun stuff with all you guys. Pretty chill stream as always. I don't know. I get excited about this stuff. Hopefully you guys get excited as well. So the info command does say we're playing the right stuff. Says we're designing new auto farms. Okay, I think that makes sense. That's good. Oh, the subserver. You're talking about the subserver. The subserver will be up pretty soon. Probably one of the mods will inform you guys what the new IP is. Oh, there's Ilio. How you doing? Made good progress on the badge. He said the Gordy with the armor is, and the really old Gordys are 100% done. The seed is done too. The composter, bone meal, pumpkin pie, pumpkin plant need, and transparent. I'll probably finish all of them this weekend. Wow. I haven't done the jack-o'-lantern, but we'll work on it now. That's really cool, Leo. I'm excited for those. Oh yeah, I had a little question for Ilya. If you if the pumpkin's too hard to see, the pumpkin seed's too hard to see on Twitch, then we can probably always tweak it too. So, what do you guys think of the video I put out this morning? I covered quite a few farms that I wanted to do on my to-do list. But what else is on my to-do list? So we finished those farms. I'm gonna cross them off. Did hanging drip. Oh, the drip leaf too. We didn't work with the copper waxing stuff. We could do that next. Azalea fuel. We can look at that more. We did do the lichen. I don't know where that is on my list. Wumpet says he needs ideas for Ocean Monument. Make it ask in chat. People might be get some ideas. Hey, Strawberry. We got a lot of great moderators in the chat today. But I think next thing I want to take a look at is the copper waxing setup. Let's go ahead and do that. If any of my audio needs to be adjusted, let me know. I click here. So there is block copper. Okay. I can play with the colors, maybe make them a bit darker. Sounds good, Ilio. You start out with normal copper. You get copper from Copper Farm. I think there's copper in here too. You'd have to craft it. Hey, Dayton. Cover yourself in copper. Apparently you can't make armor out of it. So it only takes 2x2 to make a copper block. Okay. So I guess it was 3x3, but then they made it a little bit easier now. So copper blocks they're still not used for beacons. I think we tried that, didn't we? But you make a copper block, and then you have to put the copper block into your system. So we got a lot of components around here. I guess we have room here to build something. Okay, so let's grab our products. I don't know why they put some of them way down here. That's one of them. The other one's an axe. We'll get one of these. Okay, so that's normal copper. And that is the other one. All we have to do is power this. Remember, which one is my 2 key? Okay, there's my 2. So, yep, makes a power call. I don't know, did it make noise or not? I do have my noise pretty low. Anybody know if it makes noise as well? It's not that low. So now that is a wax copper block. Oh, and if you do it again, oh, okay. So if you do it again, it shoots it out. So you do have to be careful not to activate it when there's nothing in front of it. Otherwise you will lose it. When do they update the quarry? I mean, I think it still works, but maybe when I get done playing around with the snapshot stuff. That is good to know. Now, if we have another dispenser, I don't think we can automatically remove it. This is what it looks like. We remove it, we add it. Kind of a strange tool to use an axe. It just shoots it out. Removing it is manual. Adding it is automatic. Kind of weird how they do that. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget to join my Discord. You join the voice call. I'm currently in the voice call. Let's see. Yep. I got quite a few people in here. If you guys want to join, you can. I'm not sure why you would want to remove the wax. What are the rules for the server? When you join the server, it actually tell you the rules in chat. So, you can just read them there. So I think we can, I was hoping to add this into my copper conversion farm. I made a copper farm, and you can craft it into copper blocks. Then you place those in, and you can convert them to wax variations. But actually, no, wait. Let's go look at my copper farm. I think my copper farm is actually designed to specifically let them convert. Whatever the rules say, that's what goes. These are the farms I showed this morning. Design them this Wednesday. Would like to come back to this one. It's pretty nice, but I would like to come to it. Come back to it again. Oh, did I accidentally put a... No, that's part of the clock. Okay. Don't destroy that. Yeah, I got two controllers now. I'm running my foot controller and my hand controller. So let's look at my copper conversion setup. So this is where it is. It looks kind of complicated, but it's not too bad. Oh yeah, I did want to eventually add this in. Right now it's not automated. This is the thing that counts it. So essentially what you do is you put in normal copper. So let's grab some of that. Is the 10-20 hours going to be a thing or just going to be 20 hours? It's going to be, people should be able to join the server no matter what, but then we're going to give for different hour increments for being active in the Twitch stream, we're going to let you get special roles. So that's something key is that you're working on. Okay, so the way this works is you come over here, you have to place in the copper in there. I think you have to, that's how you reset the system. Oh, yeah, I also designed this for concrete. That's why there's water in here. Actually, oh, that's kind of funny. This is that, so there was a bug. You guys might remember when they renamed copper, some of the copper in your world would vanish. So when it did, it actually left floating blocks. So there's actually no block there. Go over here. I think I did it right so far. Go here, place in top blocks. Okay. Then it's gonna push them out, and then it what does this do? You can see all these holes is where the blocks vanished. Well, let's just keep running it. We'll see what happens. I know I'm supposed to fix that trapdoor. Oh, I also got some normal stuff in here. It must be down in here. Oh, there's some powder. That's fine. Okay, so now it automatically went up. So I think what it does there is it counted how many copper you put in there, and then what it wants you to do is let the copper convert. I designed this so that you turn your, nice pretty copper into this copper, which I think also looks pretty. So what it does is it has a clock, and only after so many days goes by will it. I think it activates this. I'm not actually sure, where does the TNT come into play? I think the item is right in here. Yes, okay. The item is right in there, and then after this much time goes by, all these items, I think, leave this. Maybe I have to put it on the other side. I forget what this is. Let's take those items out from over here. Okay, so now I think if I put any more items in, the TNT should go off pretty soon. Actually, the TNT, I might have killed the minecart. Minecart's not there anymore. Minecart vanished. Okay, so we gotta put the minecart back in. Yeah, we're missing the TNT as well. Let's grab those. Let's see if it stays that way, if it breaks again. Normally what I do is power that. Then I guess guess I could put the minecart here. Does that work? Okay, that does work. Cool. And let's relog. Hello, Leo Fox. Looks good. So let's put a bunch of copper in. Yeah, eventually it should stop the player. Remember, it's kind of like all automatic. Okay, so now it automatically moves this up, so the player no longer places in stuff. Then, let's see, that is powered. I think you're supposed to be clicking so fast that you put in another row. So now I keep saying concrete. The copper sits there. So the copper sits there, and the amount of time you let it sit there is how long you want it to convert. I actually don't have a little area to show you guys, but let's make one of those. We got this one. Got our wax. Got this variation. I guess that goes there. This one goes there. And get this one too. Oh yeah, I want to put them down here actually. These are all the different variations. But if you want to keep them that way, you want to put wax on them. Oh, I guess that one was already waxed. Oh no, this one no, you don't have to wax this one because it already is far as oxidized will be. Depending on if you want this variation or this variation, you would put it directly into the farm. This one, what you do is you go to your output here. You take, I guess, I don't have any types. let's say you did this. You got this many out of it. You take those and you put those into a new type of farm that would wax them. The other thing we could do is we could put the waxing system directly inside of this one before they get blown up. Every copper block farm. Yes, that's essentially what this is. This video is already out if you want to see it. Yes, I do play on a controller. Actually, I have a foot controller and I have a hand controller. You can't weigh the max oxidized copper so your builds can change from lightning. Oh, you can't, you mean you can't wax it. I see what you're saying. Oh, that's true, yeah. Yeah, if you want to protect it, we should add it so that you can, this one too. I like that Steve changed. Oh, it looks so clean, guys. That's true. Well, they probably will change that. So probably can expect for wax variation of this one too. Okay, well in that case, trying to think of, is there any way? this is kind of complicated because what we do is we fill this whole area up with copper. And then what we do is we wait. Then we let it all convert. Then we push it in, then we destroy it all. So if we can't wax it until we're ready to remove it, right? Is there changed copper? The way it blows up? No. How does the farm work? You put copper in and then you wait. And then eventually lets you put more copper in, and then that will break these off as items from TNT. So I don't think we can put a copper. I mean, we could put a copper waxing system directly into this one. I don't know if we can put them both into one. I don't know if we can really oxidize it, then also wax it. I mean, we could if we really wanted to, but I think it wouldn't be very efficient. So let's figure out first of all how much copper we actually put into this thing. Oh, there's a polar now. You see this one already converted. Dude says, happy you found the ping issue on SkyGrid. Okay. Maybe message me about the details of that. But right now, I'm trying to figure out if this old design that we have is set up so that it fills this whole thing in before blowing up. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Let's try it again. How can I update this? Take these out. Maybe I'll put a switch over there. Okay. So how many does it let you put in there? There's a counting system here, and what it does is I think I remember correctly, it lets it get this whole thing filled in. I guess it's only 4 blocks by 5 blocks? No, 4 blocks, okay. 4 blocks by 4 blocks. Only 16 blocks, and then I think it turns off. So right now, the item's here. So next time the item moves, it's going to turn on this TNT duper. Let's see. Let's actually see if it actually works. Did it work? Oh, okay. It has to go one more time. Okay, so now it should do TNT. I should push it and blow it up. Perfect. That's pretty cool. Okay. It ends up down here. So, we could put 2 of these into one, but it'd be kind of inefficient. Was it hard to get used to it? I just started a couple days ago. I don't know. I don't think it's hard to get used to. I'm typically a fast learner. Okay, that's one of them. We made a dead bush farm. We made some prototypes. I don't think we ever made a full-fledged farm. Normally have to scrape them from the surrounding terrain. But eventually, that does sound fun. Is this design only for wax variations of copper, or does it include both? So this farm here is already a farm on my YouTube channel. You guys can check it out. It's a copper farm. So it turns normal copper into all the different variations automatically while you're AFK. So the only thing I'm going to try to do is add the waxing part to it. So it already does all the different variations. It just doesn't do the wax variations of those. And I also made a copper ingot farm, so that would kind of go together with this. I'm thinking what I can do is run this farm, then take the output of it, which is this chest, and put that into a system that waxes it and then destroys it again. Essentially the same exact setup. Darken the seed and sent it to you for a picture. Okay. It's pretty fascinating. I'm not sure what exactly to do with here. We'll come back to this. I don't know if we also want to make a cleaning setup. But let's check out another thing that we were looking into, which is another thing that's new. Waterlogged rail. What? What is with that one? I don't think that one's quite right, guys. This is where we were testing removing them and dropping tridents on them. Okay, let me look at that in F3. Oh, it's powered. Okay, so powered turns white. Whoops. Put some of that in there. Right, okay, let's oh yeah, one thing I do need is I need a enchanted trident for my testing walker box. Somebody wants to make tridents with the different types of enchantments for testing. Oh, I actually did catch the biome. Biome is biome, okay. Enchant. We need to do channeling. I don't think there's any numbers for channeling, they're just channeling. So it's not raining. I don't think does it even work inside of a desert? Make it rain. No, it doesn't even work inside of a desert. Do have a river over here. Look at that. Water in the river. Rain in the river, or whatever. Oh, it has to be a thunderstorm, right? Why did I put rain? Anybody catch that in chat? Oh, okay. Put off particles. Particles just. Oh, I guess. Was that normal lightning? I think that was just. I think that was just a normal lightning. Okay. Okay. But oh, does it make lightning when it goes upwards? But it turns white. I think they added that. I didn't see that last time. And then it also powers it. Should power it. Also getting some normal lightning coming through. You can hit a light. You can hit a lightning rod, and it also makes it work. There it goes. Wait, where did the fire come from? Is that broken? I don't think they don't think they fixed the bug with it being powered and then is up. Oh, it is powered. Okay, it's like that is strange. Looks like a redstone block up there. We can't really fix this. Wait. It's just powered. Even if I remove that, I have to remove this now. Looks cool. Oh sure, I picked it up. And there's normal lightning. What point does it glitch out? Just try it. Oh, okay. Not exactly sure what point that was. Range. That is quite strange. It doesn't break immediately. At some point, it just takes too long to turn off, I guess. But it does seem to clean the copper off. That way you wouldn't have to use the actual axe. But I mean, you do have to wait for a thunderstorm. Does it work in a desert? I guess I should see that. The beacons still don't work, right? Oh, there. Does look like it worked. Guess we did do this last time in the desert, so yeah, it would work in the desert. I guess the nice thing about the rain is it also puts it out. I think it looks cool that's a white, but when it's white all the time, it looks a little bit strange. Here, we'll put some delay in here. The powers. Just, oh, I guess lightning rods just put off particles on their own. Even when there's no rain? Okay, I guess just... when it rains does it do it, or just when it's thundering? Because the thundering part is a good indication that like something's about to happen, probably. Don't stand too close to it, so it's trying to tell you. Yeah. Huh. Don't stand too close to it. Got quite a few of them here. So I guess we could use that to clean the copper too. But I don't know, waiting for thunder seems kind of tough. Here, let's put in... I don't know if we really even need to do it over there. We got this testing area here. We should see how big an area it does. Ah, I broke it already. Why can't we just try fire? Oh, fell right through. Can I see chat? Yes, of course I can see chat. Yeah, if somebody said something related to what we're doing in chat, then I will reread it. It looks so funny just sitting there like that. So I want to do is make a glob of copper here and see how big area it cleans off, because I know it goes into the blocks too. So Positive, positive. Copper block. So the question is, if you put it right here, maybe turn sideways. Oh, that copper block really camouflages. I couldn't see it there. The copper lightning rod. Is that? Oh, I guess these are already clean. Yeah. I need to do the non-clean version. Here, we'll try that again. Copper. Guys. They're still called weathered copper. I guess we could do oxidized too. Oh, phantoms. Okay. Phantoms. Oh. Okay, I'll just keep breaking it. They're kind of like streaks, you notice that? Those are a pretty big area. Hmm. Kind of intriguing. Very intriguing. Okay, let's move this up and down. Might want to put in... But you can see it is changing ones underneath too. Let's put it here maybe. Ooh, got a lightning strike. I don't want it to be budded. Well, we could try it first. If it buds it, we can change it. Okay, let's put this guy in there. I'm not sure it's helping anything here. Right now we're seeing if we can use lightning to clean off copper. I think we have to let it get lower down. Let's change this. Make it a little bit slower. I'll do this one. Oh, it did butt it. Well, I guess. We're good for a while, and eventually got butted. We either change the timings, there, bro. Or and put a slime block on there so it doesn't butt it. Let's convert this back over again. Oh, it didn't go high enough. Explain the word butted. I guess it's more quasi connectivity. It's really not technically butted because it's, well, it depends. Yeah, I guess it's not really butted because it doesn't update. Yeah, it's more quasi connectivity. Just means that this power source is powering this piston, and even if you remove this, put it back, even though the power is farther away than one block, it still affects it. Like if I place it here, this piston also goes up. Well, let's put another block. That block in. And we'll put in this. I guess we can use this. I don't think we actually need that one. I think the copper should be similar. Well, I think it's still gonna cause budding problems. The Wolf
5
Ian
months pog.
coming in with 5 months. Holy wow, 5 months, almost to half a year. Thanks so much for all the support. Tier 1 sub, access to all the goodies, ! Sub to see what all of those are. Yeah, this also got quasi connectivity. I guess I can move it over by one more. I click on use slime. So hard to click on it when it's moving. Okay, so over here it should be fine. Don't need that one. Another pole going on. Oh, we need not thundering anymore. Maybe it's not falling far enough. It is thundering. How that goes. Oh. How does it come up with these weird... I don't like the inconsistency with Is that because it's actually powering the block beside it? The block below it? Okay. I guess it's technically powering the slime, which is then quasi-connectivity, and that's getting updated when it turns off as well as it turns on. Okay, so we can put in honey. And that should fix it. Not cleaning anything off though. This is not waxed, right? I mean, this one, I guess it's just not low enough when it touches. Putting a lot of fire down. How's your day going? Says Awesome Cookies. Pretty well. I got a brand new video on YouTube. All the different farms we made during the snapshot stream. We got them up there on YouTube. You guys can build them up. Some people I know are already playing in the 1.17 snapshots. Kind of as a survival challenge. But let's manually do this and see if we can get the results that we want. Up, down. I guess it doesn't. Maybe it has to be turned the other direction. It has to be like pointing into the block. It makes sense for like realistic, but it doesn't make sense for Minecraft. Oh, maybe it does have to sit inside the block. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, let's put this in again. Oh, okay, so I guess that's pointing into the block. Now, you can have some fun with it. You slowly see it make progress. Thanks for hosting, Ian, as well. In those easy rate points. So it is slowly cleaning it off. Oh wow, that one went really far away. You can also see how deep they're going too from the side. And then the little particles that come out when it happens. It is kind of slow. See if we can speed it up. I don't think that helps. Definitely seems to kind of like radiate from it. You know, it's doing pretty well on this side, but it's not really going that far on this side. I guess some of it's going over here. You're watching the slowest you can move in Minecraft video. Nice. What we're doing now, I want to see how efficiently it converts over the oxidized copper do the clean stuff. Pickles, thanks for hosting. Pretty slow, but it's still going. I mean, look at this. This one went way down here. I think it randomly chooses the area in there. Hey, nation. What can you do with this? So if your copper gets oxidized, you can convert it over automatically, rather than using a hatchet. So it definitely seems to be having to touch the copper in order for it to work. So I want to try something else. Actually, wait, does it even need to have a... Does it have to have a sky axis? Or just... Oh, I guess it does have to have sky axis. Good to know. Makes sense. I wonder if you can do it on the side. Like if you move it on the side, then should be better. Oh wow, we've been live for 1 hour already. Wow, seems like time always goes too fast. Okay. So like now the rod is like pointing into there, right? Now if it goes up and down, it should yeah, it should help it both ways, I think. Sometimes it goes up and it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Was that actually helping it? I guess there's no lightning coming down, so it doesn't help it. I guess you still need to go somewhat slow. Okay, so let's hook this up to a clock. Oh, I guess we'll put it up here. All the lightning. Okay. Oh, we lost our rod. There. This way, it doesn't matter where it really hits, it's always touching the wall. Ah, it went way over here. Pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. It's not like really consistent at cleaning stuff. I mean, it take a while for her to clean this much copper off. Bit curious. Let's check out this one. This one's still going. I feel like this one's putting off more lightning than the other one is. Let's put another one in there. I suppose it does more cleaning. Okay. That's pretty cool. Look at all of them go. I think it's doing a lot better job at cleaning now. I have no one to listen to. Holy muggers! Children is coming in with 500 biddies. That is a lot of biddies. Thank you so much, Children is. 500 biddies coming in. Crazy. Really appreciate that. Biddies are kind of converted into ray points. You should get quite a bit of ray points as well. And you also get there up on the biddy board. This is efficiency right here, guys. Kind of see how it's doing and cleaning. Definitely like locational. This is kind of the extent of how far it goes that way. And where did that one go? I guess something went way over here. See, the farthest I went is here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. That's the farthest I went. Attach it to a flying machine. I'd have to push the trident along too. Be similar to the arrow flying machine we made, the target block. Use a piston feed tape. Oh, piston feed tape. To convert it, I don't. Piston feed tape might work if it keeps moving. I was thinking about maybe hooking this to the big glob. Like you kind of need it. You kind of need to either. Yeah, I guess you could do a piston feed tape, then, but you still need to eventually. Get it back as an item, right? And you get the block as an item. So this system here converts it back into an item. So we could like hook it up to this, put it like on the side here or something. Oh, the mob's on top of it now. Oh, you guys struck by lightning. That's so funny. Here, let's put a bunch of creepers on here and see if they get struck. Kind of powerful. Any mobs that get kind of close. Does a lot of damage. This is one way to kill mobs really fast. Wouldn't be player killed, but you die. It explode? Well then how do you get charge creepers? It's like they don't know they're getting too close to it. Starting to come pretty clean though. Oh, the phantom died. You see that? Pretty clean. I mean, some of it's way down here. Check underneath of it. It just seems like it's a lot more rare the farther it goes away. None of it went through this side. Definitely having more of them is a lot more fun. I guess we should try to add this into their other thing. This is for cleaning. So I guess it doesn't actually remove the wax. It just cleans that, deoxidizes them. Okay, so yeah, you still need to use the axe. Going to remove the wax. Axe the wax away. So we have a lot of options. I think what I might want to do is maybe have options that you can use the same machine. Like you use this machine to oxidize it. You can use this machine to deoxidize it. You can also use this machine to wax it. Maybe put all of it into one. I think that'd be kind of cool. And maybe settings that you can switch between them. I like a tree farm has different settings for different types of trees. Yeah, it's 100% drop, yes. Unless it glitches into something. Shouldn't. So, what I should do... What should we do is I want to fill this thing with as much blocks as possible. Just cram it full of blocks before we convert it. I think we should fill this whole layer, drop down, fill this whole layer, drop down. Maybe it should count how many times rows come in, because currently... Hey, we got a raid! From Mima. Hey, Mima, thanks so much for coming in and raiding. We had fun doing your stream. Hi. Welcome in, raiders. What we were up to. Actually, gonna grab a drink. You guys can watch this. This slowly converts the blocks. and I will be right back. I'm back. think I have an idea how I want to set up the farm. Oh, that's getting very clean. And all our creeper dies. All the creepers died. Very good. Very, very clean. Look, the edges are very hard to reach too. Must be randomized. So, what I want to do is, oh, you can see it's already converting. I want to try to get as much as this whole thing entirely full. How big would this be? I don't think I want to put any blocks up here. That's going to jam it. Well, actually, I don't know. It's quite a few blocks. Every time you put some roadblocks in here, it gets moved over by one. When it moves over by one, it activates this system, which moves the item around. And the item will move across all of these. When it gets to the end, it's going to go back to the beginning. I think it's going to take a while. It's probably going to take a lot in order to get it to all move. So this thing is what, 4 by 5, so it's 20. How many blocks deep is it? 2, 4, 6, 8. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 8, and 4 more, so it's 12. Well, that's actually a lot of blocks. What does that equate to? $20 times, what do you say, 12? 2, 4, 6, 8, and 12. I guess you could do that in your head. That's quite a few blocks. So if we fill this in, that means we have to that means you have to count up to 60, I think. I think we have to count to 60. And then once we get to 60, we push in 60 of these rows before. And that should get us our total. 15 biddies coming from the Wolf Ian. Ooh, I love that snowball. Our snowman. How can we count to 60? We fill this whole thing in. I think I want to make another one of these. I don't think I want to mess with this one. But we'll grab a structure block. Get all the mobs in there. They're right here. Nope. Okay. Make it a little bit shorter. Maybe 12. Let's go longer on that side. That's good, and a little bit longer on that side. Okay, so that fits in the entire farm. And we'll copy this. Copper, let's call it copper. And let's put it, maybe we should put it on this side. Not too far away from all this other stuff we're working on. Load it up. I'll have to put the TNT back in, or the minecart, I guess. There, and I can't remember, did I put a button on this thing? I did not. I should probably do that. There. Cool. Looking good. Yeah, TNT always drops 100% of items that blows up. Like creepers. That's good. So the first thing I want to do is make it so that this thing, so when it comes down here and activates this, currently we have it so it's pretty simple. I think I really want to do entire loads of this. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's think this through before I do this. What we can imagine is like this whole thing is made of old copper, and then we want to put in new. Let's just do that. Actually, we can just, how about we remove it, make it air, we can watch it go in. It looks pretty weird with nothing there. But I think we should disable the TNT duper. I think you just do that, disable it. Now, let me get in here. Perfect. Oh yeah, I can remember when I made the video we did talk about how to use a macro. You can jam it. If I use a macro, it jams it. But it should be filling up now. Okay, so this is how I filled up. Any excess went over here. Otherwise, it goes down this column, and then it tries to move it over. Eventually, it won't be able to move it over. So let's keep seeing what happens. Yeah, it currently wants me to stop, but we'll keep going. What are you doing? Says David. And right now we're seeing how many... We're trying to see how the copper blocks fill in the cube. But depending on how they fill it in, can kind of change how we want it to be removed. You can see how it's working. So first it went down and it filled in this whole spot. Now it's coming layer by layer, filling this in layer by layer. What we want to do is try to get as much of these filled in as possible. I do see a problem right now. These pistons activated when they shouldn't have. 10 more biddies from the Wolfian. Says Gordy cheer. That'd be cool. I mean, it is, I can actually change, I think I could change the actual cheer, what the little image looks like. So if anybody gets, if anybody wants to make a bunch of new biddy cheer animations, they are animated, which would be kind of hard to do, but you can make them Gordy themed. Kind of customize them for the channel. I'm trying to think what made this thing go off. I suppose it's just the timer. So let's deactivate this timer. This timer here, I think we just need to remove this. So it'll still push down, it just won't push over. Normally what it does is it counts it after it gets pushed down so many times, then it knows it needs to push over. I disabled the pushing over part. So let's go ahead, we'll remove, how many of these should we remove? Remove a couple, I don't know how far I went. Like that. We'll see how it works now. It's a little bit tough to stand in here. You can also stand here. How annoying. He says I could try and make one. I don't know. I have no clue how people do animated ones. Does having to be a thunderstorm for a lightning rod to work? Correct. Okay, so it filled up. I guess we didn't really pay attention to how it filled up. But it looks like, oh yeah, I do have to be careful with this. I don't want to break this. It didn't break anything, did it? I guess it did remove this there. So, and I guess to stop that in the future, we could just put in some blocks in there. Alrighty. Now it's completely full. Completely full. That's how it filled in. So what we want to do from here is we would then wait. We'd have to catalog all of these. We'd wait until a certain amount of time so that they converted over, right? Is there a Gordy emote? So people know what Gordy is? Nobody knows. What is Gordy? Nobody knows. Maybe I could add a command. People want to do like an exclamation mark Gordy command. If one of the editor mods wants to add it, they can. So we got all this copper. Now we just wait until it converts. Then what do we do? Then I don't know if we want to get this full. I guess what you normally do is you would power this, you move that over. I guess you would drop the TNT, then move this over, blow it up. And then I see. Do we want this filled in here? I think yeah. Not filled in. Let's manually do some of this stuff. So what we do is we would, after it's completely full, and then after this timer goes up, this timer counts how many days go by in Minecraft, and that's kind of how you judge how rusted, I always want to say rusted, how oxidized your copper is. What is that you choose Twitch over YouTube for streaming? I think because there was more people streaming Minecraft here on Twitch. Has it answered a question that you redeemed? Oh, we could take a look at it. GFGG, thanks you so much for hosting. Have you tried modded Minecraft before? Not really. Don't really enjoy modded Minecraft. Did a little bit back in the day when mods came out in the game. Like the Mo Creatures mod was pretty popular. I think it's kind of like a puzzle. Once you fill in all the blocks, it's hard to move anything. So the first thing you have to do is activate the TNT. So this system would say, okay, 60 days is over, or whatever, how many days? I can't remember what it was. Like 60 something. 60 days are over. But once all the items leave this dropper, then we send a signal to that, so it retracts, and then after a short period of time we send the signal over here to this so that it pushes. Okay, so what I don't think we need any of this. This is the old system. A very nice system, very clean for what it does, but unfortunately we need a little more complicated system. Fortunately and unfortunately. So as soon as all the items are gone on here, then we detect that. Have any slabs? Yeah, do. Jesse says this is insane. Yeah, the problem is it might be a little hard for you guys to understand what's going on because it's like stuff on top of stuff. I guess I really didn't need those. I don't need any slabs here. Currently what I'm doing is I don't know what you want to call this. It's like temporary wiring. So like the way I design my farms is you break into smaller pieces and then you do each piece on its own. So normally what I would do is I would manually remove this one item, right? Now, can I get that leave? Oh, it's not, okay. I don't think I can get it to leave. The first you do is you make all the different parts and then you manually operate them. Okay, first you move the item. Next thing you do is you dupe the TNT, so they do that, and the next thing you do is you make this thing push. So let's see how to make it push. I guess it's here. Not hard to get to it. I think it's right here. Nope. How do you get to Okay, first of all, why is there this block here? Remove that. Now this pushes. Yes, okay. So then you do that. Then what you do is, depending on how full you got it, and this row might also be full of blocks, so then you'd have to activate this top to push it downwards. It's kind of like a puzzle. You gotta do it in the right order, otherwise it's like it's easy to fill this whole thing up full of blocks, but it's kind of hard to get it cleared out again. You don't have 20 hours to sit in front of the computer. You can do something called lurking. Which is, you can leave the stream on and you get points. You don't have to type in lurk to do. You don't have to type in lurk to actually lurk. I don't know. It's kind of complicated to inform people about lurking without confusing people about lurking. Gordy command. Guess we don't have a Gordy command. If you want to add one key, you're welcome to. Let's check up on this. Let's see how this is doing. Oh, it's looking very clean. Very clean. I mean, it should do big enough area that it does our farm. How's that look? Gordy is our mischievous mascot. Watch out. Some say he's up to no good. Gordy is pumpkin with the leather armor. Legend has it, if you put a pumpkin in leather armor on an armor stand, Gordy will come to get you with his duped diamonds. That's good. That's really good key. Watch out for Gordy. You could also put something in the mention like that's Ray's avatar. Or I don't know. I guess he did say it's the pumpkin guy. So people realize it's the pumpkin guy that they see in my profile picture. He might nuke spawn. Yeah, he might nuke your spawn, watch out. So I'm wondering if we can we avoid this top row being completely full? If it wasn't completely full, I guess we could stop it with this row. I think this is the only row that we can actually technically stop it with it open. So there's 4 there. 60 plus. Oh, I think it's 64. That's pretty crazy. We've pushed in 64 sections of 4. It should fill up this whole thing except for 1. So, what does that mean? That means every time something comes by here, every time this gets updated, we need, I guess we could put it right here. Where's my counter? Every time this gets powered, it drops 64 stuff over here, and then after all 64 are gone, then we can start the machine up again. Do. No, that means this machine's full. I'm not sure what it means. I don't know if I'll put power here though. What we do is we keep putting copper in until the whole thing is completely full. Or no, we keep putting it in until this thing activates. Every time we put more copper in, let's go ahead and try it. It should. Oh, actually, wait. Do we break it? Okay, did that drop one copper? Oh yeah, put one in there. Okay, so every time I put a chunk of 4 copper in there, we slowly make that number go down. And once all 64 of them are gone, that means the thing is full of copper. When they're all gone out of here, that means this whole thing be copper. Then we could detect that with this. And essentially what that means is when it's full, we want to, first of all, stop the player from putting in more. So we want to lift this up. I guess when you hook it up to this redstone line here. What are you doing, Phantom? You look a little bit lost there. Can't quite figure out how to get through this hole here. You're gonna have to think thinner if you're gonna get through that hole. Somebody want to help this Phantom out? Can someone get a clip of that? That was so funny. Can someone get a clip of that and post it on my my Discord? There's a special channel for clips. That was really funny. He just kept bonking his head against it. Help the Phantom. Hashtag help the Phantom. How are these guys doing? Very slowly adding some to the edges. Looks awesome with the lightning in the background. Hey PU80. Okay, so we just need to hook this up. Once this thing is empty, we just need to hook it up to this clock over here, this thing here. And currently we're not gonna worry about compacting it, we just want it to work. So full power there. I'd be a little bit careful because there is probably some junk in here. Well, nothing too much there. That don't look too bad. Don't want to butt anything by accident. There. I don't think that will butt it. This power goes up that. And that's going to... Oh, actually, no, that's not what we want. We want to go... Well, yeah. Yeah. When all the items are gone... All the items are gone... We want this to close. Oh, so I guess we technically want to just go over to here, right? Because normally this is... No, normally it's like that. The player's placing in blocks. Then when they're all gone, we want to push this over And that's going to make the player stop placing blocks. Okay, so that's good. Phase 1 done. We don't need this. Okay, so that after that happens, once the thing is over here, once it's over here, then we use this clock. I think if we can keep this clock from doing stuff until we're ready. Is it possible for us to do this? Does this work? I guess it doesn't work during a thunderstorm. I guess I should probably change that so it doesn't say my name, because actually looks like I get pinged. Let me do that before I forget. If I don't do stuff right away, I forget. So that was the controller command. Oh, Steam profile and Steam buy. I do it some other way. I don't know. We'll just do that. You could choose says, "What's up?" Currently, we're doing some rough wiring on our copper farm. I want to make it so that I can put this whole thing full of copper, and then what we can do is put up some dispensers to wax it all, or we can put some lighting up to it to clean it all. So before I can add the waxing part or the cleaning part, cleaning or what's the other part? De-waxing, I guess, is the other one. De-wax. We first need to get this whole thing full of copper. To do that, we need to count out how much copper we're putting into it. And once we have that full, we move this block over. This means that it's full, and only when this goes empty will it reset. So this is our clock. I was thinking, every time it turns day or night, does it power this one and would that power that one too? I suppose it should. Do weather clear and see what happens. Okay, so we got one item in there. If we change it, doesn't get rid of it. Power 15, power 0. So this should not be powered, right? It says it's being powered though. Why are you powered? Because I just broke it. So are you powered now? You're not powered. Oh. Okay. Maybe it's a glitch or something? I don't know. It's powered. There's 15 power going to this. That doesn't affect this. Oh, okay. So it's butted? What exactly is going on there? Oh, I didn't mean that. Put one in there. There's one in there. It says it's currently powered. Makes sense because this says power 15. So now it's off. Now you should also be off. Let's update it. Okay, I guess it just needs to be updated. Which is weird. So I guess it's quasi connectivity because this is way up in the air. Fox had come to visit. Say hi. Kind of strange. I mean, what I want to do is I want to pull this block away so that it doesn't. I want to find a way to like power this without powering it. But what I should do is not compact it because compacting it causes problems. So I think I'll just put it over here, and then I can just maybe even a little further. We can find a place to compact it later on. So we'll do this. We'll do that. We'll put a block here. That block powers it. If we pull this block away, these actual pistons, no, they're not stickies. Do I even have stickies in this farm? So we pull this. Which way should we pull this block? Pull that block away, and then it can't. Doesn't matter how many times this thing goes off. Cannot do anything. So we want this only to be extended when this block is over onto this side. Kind of confusing, but what was that down there? Do you guys see that? The mob hiding underneath. Did anybody see that? That thing moving down there? Maybe it's just shadows. Somebody get a clip of that. Figure out what that thing was that was moving over there. It's moving like right by that. No blocks. Could also have been something else like particles coming off something. So we want this only to extend when this is powered. So let's remove this. I don't know how that's gonna go so far. Enderman? It was Enderman, okay. It looks just like an Enderman. But then vanish. I suppose it teleport because it's daytime. That tricky Enderman. So after we have enough items in here. Oh wait, that's not right, is it? So there's no items in here. That means you get powered 64 times, so there should be 64 of them over here. When that means the thing is full and says, hey, thing is full, stop the player from placing it anymore. I think we need to invert. This signal. Let's see if we can get a torch from over here. Oh. Wow, it just naturally turned thunder again. So we need to invert this. Okay. Don't need this. Cool. So now it's saying, hey, we got a lot of blocks in there. Now we need those blocks to be converted. And so now we open up the daylight sensor. So every time the day switches, it's going to start counting. And the items that we would have in here would slowly vanish day after day. And then when there's no items whatsoever. Oh yeah, then we also, when this powers, we also need to push all the items back over here again. This looks so janky, but it works. That's the thing about redstone. If it works, it works. Even if it doesn't look the prettiest. So, okay, so when that thing comes over, And that pushes that over here. When this turns off, I guess when this turns off, we want the items to move back over again. Okay, so I think we should grab it from here. It's gonna push observer over there. And make a clock. We don't need this one anymore. That clock is going to, we want the clock to go into this thing here. So we need to figure out, doesn't have to be perfect, but we can do this for now, I think. Can we do this? No, okay, we can't do that. We can do this, I think. Or we can butt it and update it, or we can put redstone directly there, right? Okay, that works. Okay, so then once all the items are back over here, hopefully it reaches pretty far. If not, we can always extend it. This is getting kind of fun. How much time have we been streaming? Gordy versus Herobrine. Ooh, this is a good poll. The poll. Who would win, Gordy? Oh, okay, Gordy. People fear Gordy more than Herobrine. Will this farm produce all copper types? Yes, correct. So I already have one farm like this already out. I already have a copper farm that produces all the different normal ones without being waxed. So what we're doing is we're adding the wax one onto it. Let's see if this is working. Oh, okay. So it only went this far. That means we need to make it go a little bit further. Trying to think how we can make it go a little bit further. I guess let's put redstone there. There. We really don't want this to connect to that. Always find myself accidentally compacting stuff. Accidentally. There's a lot of ways to do this. Let's do a target block here. And then let's do a torch on top of that, and then that like that. I think that'll work just fine. And we can remove that so we can see what we're doing. That shouldn't, I don't think that should butt anything underneath. Never, oh, okay, didn't mean to do that. Oh, I think I purposely put these blocks here in case I would do that. I was thinking, guys, put that block there so I wouldn't flow that way. Cool. He is too compact. There. So now we have a system that can count it. Now when days go by, so when all of these eventually leave, actually I should put a lever there. So when these are all gone, it's going to turn off. Oh, wait. Is that powering? Oh, it's powering that one over there too. Oh no, it's powering from here. Oh. Okay. Okay, whatever. Just wanted to test it. When all these are gone, that tells us that the copper has converted into the proper color that we want, or the variation. But currently, I don't look any of it changed. Let's check on this copper over here. Oh, it's looking nice and clean. Still some pieces that went really far away. Look at that. Went way over here. That is pretty insane. But once this is all gone, then what we can do is we can push this. Oh, we can push this piston back over there. So, getting a little bit compact in here, but we'll make it work. When all the items are gone, because we just have a repeater. Currently, oh wait, no. When they're all gone, we want this to push it over. So we want to invert this. Okay, that means we need a. That means we need a torch. That means we need a torch. Getting a little complicated, guys. Let's put this in there. Put a torch here to invert that. Did we get her working, guys? I think we did. Once all these are gone, then that will push that back over there. And then as soon as they're gone, this thing automatically retracted. That's good. Now we need this system to put the items back over to the other side again. It's funny how we're still working this area. We haven't even got to the copper area yet. Gordy is hunting Herobrine. You should make some kind of saying that says like, players are afraid of Herobrine. What is Herobrine afraid of? Gordy. Something like that. Maybe some quote like that. Of course Gordy would win. He's just so clever. Okay, so soon as this thing turns, as soon as that turns off, or as soon as this redstone turns off, we need to push these items back over again. Is that going to break anything? I don't think so. How should we do this? Let's remove this. I don't think we need that anymore. Emotes only in chat. We got 3 minutes of emotes only. You guys gonna spam your emotes? Show. What we need to do is we need to power this one. So when this turns off, we need the piston to be powered. I think we need to put another torch in here. Let's normally wait. When it turns off, then it connects this one. I think we can fit her in there. There. Oh wait. Oh, it has to get all the items over there first. Okay, so we can't pull a signal from here. We have to pull it from the opposite side. When this thing is a certain size, and this has a certain number of items in it, I don't know how many that's going to be, it will extend a piston. When the piston extends, I'm going to place observer right in there. Okay, what we'll do is we need to figure out, it's a little bit tough because it's not going to be customized. Well, yeah, it could be customizable. We could just put gonna repeat right here. Or we can make a signal strength right there, right? No. What we need to do, we need this thing to stay full. It's when all the items come over here. When this is empty. When this is empty. Okay, I know what we need to do. We need to have 2 pistons. 2 normal pistons. Shaki Golem coming in with all the biddies saying sup. And biddies, thanks so much for all the biddies. How are you doing? Then we need to put one of these over here too. Okay. Now, let's try it with only a couple items. Oops. Okay, so we move the items over there. Oh, that still doesn't power them. Kind of annoying.
I bet that the perception of Gordy lines up with the disappearance of Herobrine.
That's funny. Okay, so we move the items to there. And what happens there? This clock turns on and moves items back over to here again. Then this thing needs to. Items come over here. Then this needs to stop that clock, right? Another 10 biddies coming in from the Wolf Ian. Thanks very much. The items will slowly make their way to the other side. We need to remove. Move that for now. 2 items there. We move them to this side. Ah, sure, can't power them from there. 1, 2. Okay, so then this piston pushes. And this piston starts up the clock. This is going to. If I start the clock, so I guess it needs to have this right here. That's going to start the clock. Then, when there's no items in here, we need this piston to reset it. I think. Let's try it again. So the daylight sensor will push one item over. I push it from over here. One item over. Another item over. Pushes it there. And all the items are gone. It pushes back. Okay, I think that works. Hopefully you guys follow along. So now that automatically resets the system. I don't need that. What did we just accomplish? I should only put 64 batches of copper into the system now. We did everything correctly. Should we try it out? Let's try it out. We need to fill from... I don't know how far we need to fill it. We'll fill this all in with air. Spider is lost. Like, where did my walking thing go? Oh, is everything set up correctly? Let's see. We just need to count to 64. Count to 64. We'll put a couple more in here. So it should be counting. Can I actually look at the... Can I see the counter from here? I don't know if I can quite see it from here. Maybe if this was a slab. It doesn't matter. It'll take a little while to fill this up. Guys, enjoy your emotes only. And that new pog looks like a, every time I see it, it looks like a dinosaur. So it should take 24 of these pushes to fill it up. How are we doing? It is pushing it like does it row by row, which is good. We disabled this thing so it's not pushing to the side. We want to do all 5 rows except for the very top. So let's keep going. Hey, Kim and Jax, how goes it? You couldn't say hi in emotes? You use emotes very wisely to say hi. Okay, so we're almost... No, we're not quite there. We gotta go one more row. And there's a shout out to Kim and Jax. She is pushing for partner, so if you guys could drop her a follow or support, help her get partner here on Twitch. Very energetic and pays attention to the viewers. What's that called? What's that called when you work with the viewers? It's hard to do redstone and think and talk. Interactive. Very interactive with the viewers. Can you tell us a chord so you can spectate you? I'm actually in my single player world because this is where I have the farm. I didn't bother to move it into the other world or rebuild it. What is he doing? Currently we're making a system that fills this whole entire thing with copper, and then we're gonna make a system that automatically cleans it with lightning, or make a system that automatically puts wax on it. Interactive, yes. So we're pretty close. Let's see how close our counters are. Well, this counter should be close to being done. No. Wonder why. Oh, because when it loses one item, this thing probably turns on and pushes it back in again. Whoopsies. Okay, we didn't want that to happen. Show. We put a repeater in here somewhere, or we gotta move this over a little bit. I guess we can switch it up now. Kind of ruined our test, but I think we can fix it. So let's see. Well, let me fix it. I think we can fix it. So let's put in 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. Okay, there's 5 in there. So much stuff going on. Currently, it still looks like it's good. All good. Counting with Ray. Exactly. Except I'm not counting. The machine's counting. We're just making sure that it counts properly. It's doing a pretty good job if I didn't mess it up. So if it pushes in 4 more, that should be perfect. Did I put 4 in there? 5. Let's get rid of 1. I think technically I have to go over here now. Okay, so let's put in, let's see what happens when we place in the last ones. Hopefully everything works out well. 1, 2, 3, 4. What happened? Should be empty. Whoops. Oh. Oh, same thing happened as that one over here. What it did is that as soon as I got the first item, it turned this clock on and started pushing some items over, but didn't get push them all over because it can't detect that. It's like, I don't care if all the items come over. Only if a few come over, I'm satisfied. Let's look at this. This looks good. This whole thing did get filled in. But I think we do need to put in a resetting system here. That looks good. That looks good. Wait, did I remove the part that hooks up to this thing? Oh, I think I did. Okay, so we'll get 64 in there. When this goes empty, then we need to make sure this thing pushes. We need to go 1 lower. Dum. Oh shoot, power's that side. Let's not do that. Let's do this, and let's do that. Kind of annoying. Can't get back this a little bit too small. I think I want to change this a little bit. It probably made more room. A little bit annoying. A little bit annoying. Okay, I think what I'll do is I will put the box over here. I guess you could call it a weather copper farm. That, so now it pushes them back and forth this direction, gives us more room to go this way with it. We will have to move that. There's be a stack of something in there. 24 biddies from the Wolfian. The last bits for Doggo. Oh, look at the Corgi. I think those are pretty popular dogs. I really like them. I don't really know much about Corgis. I think there's like a short leg variation and a long leg variation. I guess they call them breeds. Okay, so what we do is we can do something very similar to this one here. What we'll do is we want We want this. Oh, okay, wrong button. Still getting a little bit used to my controller. We want to move that piston into this location. That's going to move everything back over to there. Right? Actually, that's probably not a good thing to do, because I think that can update this. Yeah. That would not be good. But I can put a little bit of distance between these two. So it pushes items over. That's what this piston's going to do. Now it's also lined up with that, which is bad. Why is it so compact, guys? Let's move this torch down. I don't think this is being in use. Actually, that is being in use. I should have not have broke that. Well, it doesn't matter. We can put it in later. So let's put that there. Do a torch here. I should really not have compacted this. Move that. Okay, how do we do this part next? So now we do... Seems so silly. We're currently hurting ourselves just by compacting stuff. Never hurt yourself with compaction. Oh, okay, I actually need this. Okay, I need that. I also need that redstone. I guess I could take that trident off my bar. A little bit more room. And then I can put that into there. Cool. So I think we're done with that part. Now let's work on this top part. We want this observer clock to move items over here. That's good. But when they're all gone, we want it to detect that. So let's put a comparator in there. And we want it to push this block back again. So let's remove that. We need a piston somewhere. I think where I can put it without it affecting something. We want that piston. We want this. When this is empty, we want this to push. We need it inverted. I don't want to put a block there because that's going to bud that. I think it's time for a slab. Put a slab there. Ugh. There's like so much potential for stuff to get budded. Oh, I keep saying budded, I mean quasi-activity. It could also be budded. We're on a Raspberry Pi. That's pretty cool. Now we need this to power this. I think what I want to do is... Our current problem is mostly just quasi-connectivity. Put it there. I think I can make this sort of work. Nope. Slow down quasi-connectivity. Which mod do you use for playing Minecraft with the controller? No mod. Not with this controller. Otherwise, you can use joystick key. The Steam controller, you don't need a VOD. So what I want to do is get this power over here with a torch. Problem is, don't know where to put the torch, where to put some redstone. Oh, okay. I mean, shouldn't say that one. We can move the power all the way out of this area, and then we can power it. I guess this is what we'll do. We have to actually quasi connectivity. Oh no! Updated that, which is bad. Gotta watch where you put stuff. If I put power there, that's gonna be bad. Oh, I don't mean to do that. I think holding crouch and space at the same time is very difficult. So let's do this for now, and then let's wire this up. Wait, did I pick block that? Okay, that it'll work in a very roundabout way. Don't question it. 2 controllers out? Yes, I got a foot controller. I could do this. Pretty cool. And I also got a Steam controller which can do like, I don't know, I think I put 40 different inputs on this thing. Use a anti-micro. Is that a program? I could show you kind of how I have it. So it just shows your controller, and each thing you can program for different stuff. Oh. Phone was sending me alert. But yeah, that's really simple. You just put the stuff in just like you play Minecraft, and it works. Pretty cool. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for you guys. It was like really loud for me. So I think this is all wired up properly. Do you use Glow SC? I do not. I did watch some videos on it. What was that? It was alert on my phone. My phone's kind of close to the mic, so it probably came through. No, I'm not exactly sure. How does that global locational, something like that? I mean, that would actually be nice. Is that the thing that automatically switches your profiles depending on what you're playing? I tried doing that, but it didn't seem to work very well. It spooked you? Okay, let's go ahead and give this thing a test. So, actually, we got all the items over here. And then now, make the items leave. When all the items leave, something special should happen here. I guess what it should do... Oh, I don't think we need this anymore. When all the items leave, that means the whole thing is full. So we want to turn this off by opening this up. So we do want that to turn on. And Let's just put the torch right here and make it easier. We want this to turn on when this is empty. Okay, so I think we need to bring it straight down into there. That's gonna push that. Good. Also, when this is empty, what we want to do is we want to push this observer back. Okay, I guess what's happening right now? Oh, I need to invert this. Of course. How do we invert it now? That means I have to put a torch in here somewhere. Where can I put a torch? Can't put a block there. Put a torch there. Decisions. Maybe I should put it over here. Could be kind of careful. Put it here. No, that don't work. If I put it lower, probably gonna affect the bottom one. There. Now I have to get power up to that thingy. Do. Redstone 101, guys. Don't compact. Okay. When we work on Ray, I've been messing around at spawn. Hey Axel, we are currently trying to fill this whole thing with copper and then have it all convert at the same time. Or over time, but as a big group. 15-minute prediction. Let's see if this works. Currently got items on both sides. This item goes to the other side. What does it do? It opens that up, which is good. And then what we need it to do is we need it to also power this side without making quasi connectivity. That. And okay, now the items are gonna go back over, and when that's done, this should reset. Cool. So that reset just the way we wanted to. So let's see if this works with combination of this thingy. So we should be able to put in copper, and then once it reaches a certain amount... Okay, well it didn't reset itself, which... There's so much stuff going on here. I think we just want to remove these items out, move to the other one. They go on this side. And on this close, we should be able to put in items. I guess we should make it thunder some more so that it keeps Keeps converting that stuff over. So let's see if it counts as 64 properly. Make sure we're standing at the back side of this. How far is it? Pretty close, guys. Oh yeah, you can see lightning in the background. Looks pretty cool. Can somebody do the command? How long we've been streaming, or tell me? I really can't see it. There's an overlay. How are we doing? Oh, we got one more row to go. Okay, I thought we were close. 2 hours, 45 minutes. Okay. Okay, so it should stop in 3 more. Check out our counter. Yep, 3 more. Okay. Well, let's see how this works. Let's just say I'm AFKing and holding down right click. Okay. It does look like, yeah, it looked like it was kind of slow to react. You can see what happened. So what happened is the last time I had to leave, but then there's like a little bit of delay here. Delay there. It eventually has to... Eventually has to what? Powers this, and this pushes it, opens it up. Is it what's keeping it open now? Just this redstone, I guess? Okay. Now I should... Actually, what's keeping this thing powered? Oh, nothing reset this thingy? It's powered, but it's not like updated. There it goes. And that should turn that off, and that should... I think what this is supposed to be over here. Like so. Okay, so what was the problem? Problem was that this... I placed in too many copper, so I jammed it. The system that should stop me placing it in this system stops me. It's a little bit delayed. Maybe we should put in 1 less items. All or nothing, you're banging all your points. Okay, so let's see. After we run the machine, let's say all the days are up, we use up all the Minecraft days. Then we over time, all of these end up on that side. That closes that, it resets that. Let's place into more. So I think we're ready to put in some more. So now it should count. Hopefully it counts properly. No IP's in the title. So I removed one, so hopefully it has a little more time too. So predictions going on with channel points. 1,000 versus 2,000. I think people are getting a little bit scared to put all their money in. And sometimes people put like 30,000 in. 3 channel points if you vote blue. Winky face. Okay, so it did stop me. But where did it stop me? Oh, okay. It should have... So close. So close. I think I had one more block to place in. So I think if we put like a little bit of delay on here or something, we should work. Put delay right here. Give me enough time to put in last copper. Oh. It over, and then that would make it pretty much perfect. That's how we want it. Now, and once that happens, now we have to wait for all these blocks to move over to here. That's gonna take time. Let's check out our copper. It is getting a little bit further along. It's pretty random. Doesn't show you the IP. Strange. Let's go and we're at the point where, yeah, we need to convert. Now we need to hook up the TNT thing. So once it gets this far, ooh, how do we do this? Okay, where our old system comes in nicely. So as we're putting copper into this, as we're putting new copper into it, we need to be destroying the old copper. But I don't know if it even destroy it in the right order. It is like, it doesn't have to be 100% accurate, but we'll convert this over. If you guys haven't already seen my video on YouTube, I uploaded a new video today. If you haven't seen it already, check that out. Okay, so over time this can convert like this, right? Now the question is, first thing we need to do is first thing we need to do is push this over. After it's completely done converting, first thing will happen is all of these items will end up over here. So when this turns, this torch turns off. Torch turns off, we need to scoop some TNT. We need to wait a little while and then push the blocks over. Okay. I don't think we're using any of this. So, where can we grab a signal? What happened with the point thingy? What are we making? Making a copper, the automatic copper converter, and a copper waxer, and a copper dewaxer, or copper cleaner maybe. Or I'm doing this in a single player world just because I have everything already set up here. We need this redstone here anymore? No. So when this torch turns on, or actually wait, this torch is the same thing pretty much. And this torch over here turns on. We need to activate the TNT duper. So bring it over here. We'll probably invert the signal. As soon as it turns off, TNT will drop when the signal comes over here. We want to wait some delay before pushing it in. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Need quite a bit of delay. How much time take TNT to blow up? Is it 5 seconds? I think we need 5 seconds worth of delay. I think I can get rid of all of this. Five seconds worth of delay. Need a lot of repeaters. I don't think that's gonna be enough repeaters. How many repeaters did last time? Take a look at it. So it powered that. 5 repeaters. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We fit 9 in here. Three, 6. I do 3 more. I don't think we're using that anymore. Oh, I guess it's for the water. What are you making? Copper converter. Using new copper mechanics added in days ago. So this is going to go to a piston. We need a sticky. Okay, guys, got a sticky right here. So is that good? Actually, no, that's not quite right. We want when it gets powered. Wait, what was that? We want this to be powered, and then when it removes power, so when it loses power, we want it to come up and power this. Okay. Another Enderman over there. A couple Endermen over there. Or I could also put a torch in here to convert it. Now, when it extends, it will power it. I think that's right. I need this. Looks good. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a try. So we'll put a lever here. So when this retracts, it's to drop the TNT, and then we want it to push the same time it blows up. Okay, so we need to remove some delay. Again. That's pretty close. Let's try it with some blocks in there. I think that's a little bit slow. I like better. No sarcasm. We're 3 hours into the stream. Oh, nice. I think we're doing pretty good time. Cool. Seems to be working. I guess the real question is like, when I put new blocks in, how are they gonna get pushed? Yeah, okay. I guess what we should do. When I put new blocks in, new blocks are come along the side, go straight down here, and they get pushed in. I really want to use up all these before using up the new ones. At least somewhat more efficiently. Best would probably be to fill in the top with blocks. Then push them down. Then once we get to the very bottom, then push them over. Blocks come all the way over to here. We detect them here. Then we push this all down. Actually, what we should probably do is detect it here, and then just put a delay, and then push it down. I still need to bring power over here, I guess. I put these down here. Will they fall off? Yep, okay, that was broke off, okay. I think how we can power all these. I think we can just power from the side, maybe. So we detect this row coming in. Then what we do is we send a redstone power up to here. So then we might need to put some delay in. Then it powers those, and those powers those, pushes everything down. I guess we can try. Move that block. Okay. Problem is, yeah, detected right here, which makes the clock. Could put T flip-flop here, but I really don't like T flip-flops. They're always breaking. Can try. Where should I put her in? Oh, still made a T flip-flop. Well, it's a little bit annoying. Where else can we detect it? Probably because it's delay that causes the problem. Or without delay. Okay. Guess we need delay. We'll put delay in front of it. So let's push it down. Good. Currently it's set so that we should not be putting blocks in. I think we need to move all of these over here. Now it's good to go. Put some blocks in here. You can do exclamation mark controller. Let's see how it's filling it in. So it should fill it in. Yeah, this is how it should fill it in. I think this is a little bit better. Well, I mean, technically it's still not really. Both ways aren't. Both have their flaws. Because we can't actually push in. I mean, I guess we could. The problem right now is that when they come down here and they try to get pushed over, they only end up pushing over one block. So only this one will get pushed. I mean that when they try to push in new blocks, only the edge here is gonna get pushed in. The best thing we should do is push downwards, and then we should have TNT that blows up as it's going downwards. Which isn't bad. It's pretty thick to do that. I drop the TNT here. Pretty much redesigning the whole thing. Nice thing about blowing up as it's going down is that the items don't have really anywhere to jam up into. We drop the TNT right here, pushes down, blows up. Oh, okay. And we can run into another problem, which is this system is independent of the player pushing. So we need this to be pushed down very precisely for the TNT to blow it up. The nice thing about this is that as the new blocks are coming in, we can destroy the other ones. And with pretty good reliability, we can just destroy the old ones without destroying the new ones. Probably end up destroying a little bit, but would be nice. If we push it from the side, it really messes everything up. But in order for this to work, that means we have to have TNT timed and dropped right here. Or we have to get the TNT in the center here when it blows up. Can't be in water. We could push it over here with pistons. I wonder if there's another way we can have the TNT over here. I was thinking about just having pushed over here with water and then make it sit on top of obsidian, but any blocks that you place underneath of this is items can end up falling down on top of it, which is not good. Any other way we get TNT underneath of here? Like slime blocks, main way. Anything you put here is either going to get blown up by the TNT or it's going to end up landing on it. Oh, you are using a controller. Yes. Hey, Lord John 25, how goes it? What have you been up to? I got two controllers. I got a foot controller and a hand controller. If you do exclamation mark controller, talks about this one. If you use exclamation mark foot, it talks about my foot controller. How have you been doing, Lord John? Problem is, what you need is you need something like an invulnerable ender crystal that TNT can sit on top of. Because anything that's, I guess, anything that TNT can sit on top of, items can sit on top of. I guess that doesn't make it nice. Quite good. What about you? Doing good. We're working on some types of copper farms. That copper farm we already made a couple months ago, but this is going to be one that automatically puts a wax on the copper. We have one that automatically deoxidizes it, and we might even make one that automatically dewaxes it. Oh. Yeah, I don't think there's any really way to just push the TNT in with slime. So we can drop the TNT and then we can, I mean, we can even like drop it here and just have piston like shove it over there and then lower it up. Over there, blow it up. We tried Minecraft VR. I have not. Looks like I need to educate myself on this 1.17 stuff. Yeah, there's a lot in 1.17. Luckily, we've been doing pretty good at making a farm for every new thing that came out. I made at least 12 different, no, it has to be over 12. Maybe like 16 different farms for 1.17 already. I don't know. VR Minecraft would be pretty cool. Well, if we, I don't think we need this then. I mean, if we're pushing the TNT front side, we really don't need this. It's gonna get blown up. Oh yeah, that's true, we don't need that either, okay. Kind of scary, but I guess essentially this row has to go up to the top, push downwards. What's your thoughts on auto crafting? I know there's a lot of mods that have auto crafting. Probably will again eventually come to Minecraft. I think what they should do is do something like auto grinders first. Let's give this a try. Some blocks here. Stop from going too far. Ben coming in with the 4 biddies, thanks very much. Is that spider jockey I seen over there? Oh, it is a spider jockey. Huh. Is that like a 1 in 20 or? I think it's 1 in 20, or is it 1%? I can never remember. 5% or 1%? So let's do this. Oh. Oh! Thought I had a lever on that piston, but apparently I did not. Tap with the lever on the piston. Oh yeah, Lord John, if you haven't already, you can join my voice call if you want to. We're on the Discord voice call at the moment. Okay, so I powered that, then I powered that. Okay, I gotta time it just right. It does kind of fall pretty fast. Oh yeah, there's the Discord link if you guys haven't joined my Discord yet. Ah! I'm kind of afraid of that. Kind of afraid the piston's a little bit too close. So we align it those directions and those directions. I really don't know how far this is going to push stuff down. Let's see how far I can go. So that, oh, that's only how far it goes down. Okay. We could potentially drop the TNT. Might be able to shove it like this. Quite late for you, John? Oh yeah, forget. Yeah, we have been streaming for a while. Let's try it again. Oh, forgot to put my lever on there again. Thinking phantoms. Okay. I clicked it! I swear I clicked it. But I mean, at least we get down there. Oh, actually, it blew up quite a bit. Okay. Oh, wait, why is it pushing it farther now? Wait. What did I do last time? I guess we need to push it from this height. Those phantoms are having too much fun. Too much fun, I say. We can figure out so we don't break the slime block. That'd probably be the next thing. Mongolian throat singing. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. We got the top part working. The only thing we have to do is add in the TNT. I think what we'll do is we'll typically let this observer determine when to push it down, and then only when we want to actually do the initial TNT blasting will we let the we'll disconnect this, and then we'll let the timer activate it so it's precise. I think. Well, there's some problems because the main problem with this whole thing is that you're taking player input, and player input is not precise, and you're trying to make precision out of player input. And the way we did it last time was we had like a little buffer zone. Like this area filling up was a buffer zone. But not having that... Did I actually blow that up? Did I blow it up through the water, or did I... I know I can blow that up. Oh, maybe... Oh, I blew it up through the corner here, maybe. It blew it up right through the corner there. That's kind of funny. What's happening here? Stuff is happening here. Stuff is happening. All sorts of weird stuff. If you guys haven't already, make sure to check out my other social links. There's my YouTube channel where I end up showing videos on all the stuff that we create during our streams. Simple farms, complex farms. There's also tricks and tips about the newest snapshots. Snapshot reviews, all that good stuff. Got Let's Play episodes over there. Check that all out. There's also on my Twitter. Everybody who has Twitter, where I notify you guys of streams and new videos. And there's a link to my Discord. We're trying to reach 7,000 members on the Discord, so make sure to click that link if you haven't already. We made pretty good progress today. I think we'll pick it up another day. We stream for like 4 hours or so. Quite a bit. But before we end the stream, we always like to pass on the fun by raiding another Minecrafter. We're going to be raiding none other than Nick. He is working in his long-term world. Oh my goodness, he's kind of cool. He has a bunch of villagers. He has the swamp variation of villagers. It's pretty cool. We'll be checking out what he's up to. He's working on his 1.16 long-term world. Hardcore world too. It'd be fun. So join us in that raid. Let's see if we get all 176 of you guys to join in the raid.